Can you recall the verse for this reference? Hebrews 11 verse 11, KJV. Answer. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Matthew 5 verse 5, KJV. Answer. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Isaiah 1 verse 26, KJV. Answer. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning, afterward thou shalt be called, the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Romans 6 verse 2, KJV. Answer. God forbid. How shall we, that are dead to sin, live any longer therein? Can you recall the verse for this reference? 2 Samuel 22 verse 33, KJV. Answer. God is my strength and power, and he mocketh my way perfect. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 Peter 2 verse 24, KJV. Answer. Who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, being dead to sins, should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes ye were healed. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Ephesians 4 verse 32, KJV. Answer. And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 6, KJV. Answer. That no man go beyond and defraud his brother in any matter, because that the Lord is the avenger of all such, as we also have forewarned you and testified. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 John 3 verse 9, KJV. Answer. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin, because he is born of God. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 Peter 1 verse 4, KJV. Answer. To an inheritance incorruptible, and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you.